What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I sure am. And one thing is for sure, you guys are going to love this destination RV. Every time I see them to post it, people go nuts. They are big, bad, and beautiful. This is the 2025 Puma 402LFT. And this is an incredible floor plan and one that has done well for multiple different brands. However, Puma is putting their own little twist on it. So this is going to have, big bedroom, dual split lofts, massive front living room. I think people are going to absolutely love it. If you don't mind, while you guys are watching this video, drop some comments and let me know what you think. If you guys are already subscribed, I appreciate you. If you're not, consider hitting that subscribe button if you find some value, or at the very least, hit that like and drop a comment and say what's up. I would definitely appreciate that. Now, if you weren't looking for a little bit more information, the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description, along with a link where you can find some different locations and pricing. I don't know if I just repeated myself there. Been going through quite a few different campers today, so getting a little bit cuckoo, getting a little bit crazy. But again, it's the 2025 Puma 402LFT. So that LFT stands for Loft. Pretty darn pinkies up. I mean, this is a nice camper. Plus it has the basically the extended camping package on there, which is going to be a 35,000 BTU furnace. So a little bit extra oomph, a little bit extra heat for you. But I mean, what do you guys think of this decor? I think it is awesome. You have light and bright, a mixture of kind of the three tones right there, just looking really sharp. Residential appliances for the oven, and then you have one of the larger 12-volt refrigerators as well. You're also going to get a lot of head height. So you got kind of your seating and eating over here, and then you have your cooking and entertainment over to the left, again with that island in the middle, which is going to feature solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. You also get the LED underglow. And then again, I mean, look how tall and how much room this is. Plus then you flip it around, you have your short loft over here for the least favorite kids, or maybe, some additional storage. And then you have a much larger loft on the other side, which we will show here in just a second. But I guess I usually just start right over here. So you have a table that is currently set up for two. There are two more chairs there underneath the bed, but it's a great place to obviously sit down, eat, play some cards, maybe even get a little work done. This portion right here is an extender. You can collapse that back down for a smaller table, but decent sized windows for this. Nothing crazy, but they are good sized windows. They're going to open up as well for a good cross breeze. Plus they have the old Dracula shades to stop the old skin from sizzling, which is nice. You're also going to see you have your theater seating right here, which is going to be directly across from your entertainment too. So I think that is pretty darn cool. It's a good placement for that, I think. Two cup holders, and you have a place to maybe put a couple books or some remotes. Let me go ahead and flip this back over that way. You got the little bench seating right here as well, which actually, now that I think about it, that should be right here up against the wall, and these two chairs should be over on that side or vice versa, because that is going to be seating for your dinette. But it also serves as a little bit of extra storage. And then you have another sofa right here, which is going to be a pull-out, so it's going to make a full-size bed for you. So that way you can sleep some guests, maybe some older guests that don't want to get, into the loft. I'm thinking like adults, that would be a good place for them. But I mean, look at the windows. The windows are so nice. I mean, just imagine sitting here, lake life, just enjoying it. Now, the upper windows too, if you're not tall enough, if you are not, 9 feet tall, these are going to be on a power shade roller system, which is going to be on the control panel over on the wall over there, which I will show you here in just a little bit. Now we're back over to the entertainment and the cooking slide. So you see you have a fireplace that's going to put out enough heat to heat the entirety of this front area on a moderately chilly day, probably like 45, 50 degrees, saving you some money on the propane, which is always going to be, nice. Plus aesthetically, it looks really cool. My wife's got two of them in her own house, which, you know what? We're doubling up on the love because it is Valentine's Day and there's a rabbit. So babe, if you're watching, oh, look at that. Babe, if you're watching, I love you twice. But you have the sound bar, zones 1 and 2. So that's going to be inside and outside, so you can rock on both sides. And then a little bit of overhead storage here as well. Right here, the refrigerator. It's going to be Furrion. I like how it's got kind of that black glass kind of front, shining up like Justice. Looks pretty darn snazzy. Freezer on your left, refrigerator on your right. You got plenty of room for, maybe a week's worth, depending on how many people you've got at very least. an extended weekend for sure, depending on how many, you know, drinks you're packing. Residential appliance for the oven. This does have some grates that come over it. They're underneath the bed right now, but you have enough room for cooking up a turkey. So I love the fact they're using a real size oven. And then again, the solid surface countertops, storage maybe for like a Keurig, you know, right over here. Let me flip on these lights. And then more storage back behind here with your microwave, with the old favorite mode, the old potato mode, baby. As we move it on through, more storage here up underneath. And then your stainless steel undermounted bowl as well with the waterfall cup cleaner and then the high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. And then you also have, you know, access to your plumbing down there. And that actually looks like they use some better than average fittings there too. So I think that looks pretty darn nice. I have a lot of comments about the plumbing. That looked like better plumbing. I mean, what do you think? Little trash can that comes out, and then you got 4 pull-out drawers. The bottom 3 are going to be kind of open-ended drawers without the separation there for the utensils. Now, keep cruising, keep cruising. I mean, look at that. Puma also uses, if you're not aware, real hardwood for the cabinetry, which is going to be nice. A little bit more of a tough, kind of rough, beat-me-up material. Man, that light does wonders for this camper. I probably should have started with all the lights on, but you know, you guys have made it this far. You'd be all right. I'd actually maybe put the Keurig over here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe like a blender if you're getting funky down at the campground. That'd be a great placement for it. I mean, flip this around. Just a good looking unit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at that. All right. So here are going to be the shades up and down. So, I mean, you see it's as easy as that. They just, well, they go up and down. So this is, the left is going to be for the left side. The right will be for the right side. So, you know, pretty darn easy. It also includes over here as well. So obviously you probably couldn't hear that on there. But tankless on-demand hot water heater, control panel for all your slide outs, your lightings, your water heaters. You know, all that will be located right there as well. And then you also have the plastic bowl. Got the old steam suckatron right there. Just zip it in, zip it out, baby. And then the shower itself, let's check out the head height. Pretty good one. You got about 6'3", 6'4", and then, yeah, maybe, yeah, 6'3", 6'4". And then you have your Tri-Glide glass series will be located right there. You're also going to have a little mirror here for the bowling gun, baby. Then you also got an excessive amount of toothbrush holders. I guess not excessive, because it says to have the loft. I'm thinking, you know, if it was a couple scotch, I could see that being excessive, but I guess that wouldn't even be enough for my family. You also got a place for a little soap there if you'd like. Access to plumbing there up underneath as well. And then I love how you have the floor to ceiling roof. And then before we get to the loft, I will do the bedroom first and then head back up there, so we're staying on one plane, because I think it's important to show the fact that this has a drop frame back here. So what that's going to do is give you more head height in the loft, but also here into the bedroom as well. King bed, emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get yourself out in a hurry. And then you have more storage there too as well. And I was wrong about the ottoman there, because there is another chair there. It's interesting. That's interesting. I'll have to check that out a little bit. Emergency exit. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, bada bong. You're good to go. A TV backer right here. So if you want to put a TV up, not ideal placement. I'd probably put it over on the desk, but you know, maybe on a swivel, that would be pretty cool. But right there is going to be your little desk. That's probably where I'm putting the TV, I would say, guys. And then you have your washer and dryer there too as well. You're also going to have your fuse box located right here. And then you have your hanging clothes there too as well. But all right, guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Now we'll head around the outside. And then I'm going to keep on skedaddling. Got a couple new units coming out, so there's going to be a lot of good stuff. So hit that subscribe button if you've made it this far. Like I said, drop that comment. Any and all of that definitely helps. All right, guys, sorry for the break in the action, but you remember when I tell you people hire me because I'm friendly? This is a prime example because I walked out, did the entire exterior, and came back for my 3-minute short tour for Facebook and Instagram. Realized I never even showed you guys the loft here on this full tour. So this is going to be the short side. So like I always say, it's going to be for the least favorite kid or some storage right here. And trust me, if it is a kid, they're not going to put their head through that grate and scream down at you and ruin movie night. But you also have storage over here, emergency exit for the left, God forbid you ever have to use it. And then over on this side is going to be a much larger loft with 2 twin beds, more storage, and of course on both sides you have plugins, you know, for your TVs and you know, stuff for the kiddos to do and put their stuff. But all right, guys, let's get back to the outside. Thanks for dealing with me. Beep. But it's the 2025 Puma 402LFT, and this is pretty darn snazzy. But check down in the description, check that price link if it's something that interests you. Big old windows here up the front. It's going to be wood frame construction on this. You are going to have the oversized propane tanks, which are nice. You also have room for 2 batteries if you would like. Manual stabilizing jacks and the solar on the side for rated for 20 amps as well. Now you can put a slide topper on the non-campside slides. You might be able to squeeze one into here because it looks like you have just enough room, but that's a piece of awning that goes from there to there and it prevents debris from falling on top of your unit. So the glass sliding door right here, you got kind of the flimsier steps there because a lot of people will put a deck up to this or something of that nature, and then the harder steps there in the back, dual axle, and you're also going to see your 2 marine grade exterior speakers as well, which is really nice. Couple outlets here. And then you have your LP Quick Connect, which will be, you know, hooking up right down there if you want to bring like a Blackstone griddle or something of that nature with you. Like that's my style, would be taking something for, you know, for grilling out. Your 50 amp connection here in the back with your outdoor shower, fresh water connection, and your city water connection. And then you have your ladder with your cable hookups right there to get on top of your roof. You know, check your seals, check your slides. Obviously, you're going to want to, you know, make sure that there's no debris on top there or put that slide topper on. This is the back end of your water heater, and you also have your dump valve right there up underneath. Plus, you got yourself, see here, another dump valve right over there. That is locked, but that should be some storage right there, access to some maintenance. I'll have to check and see what that is. Black tank flush here, so sprinkler system there for your poop tank. Black and gray water outlet located right there. And we'll give up the specs here. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Puma 402LFT. Have a great day. See you. Meow, 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 meow. Meow now, meow no 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 no, show no 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 no, bow no 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 no, bow